and welcome to a brand new Five Heart Podcast live on a Thursday night, 9 o'clock Central, God's favorite time zone. Coronation's YouTube, Facebook, and X platforms. We are your illustrious hosts. My name is Greg Mahachko. This, of course, is Minnie Hunt. And, Minnie, late breaking news has got the chat going in overdrive already.
Okay, is that true?
I don't. It's a report. I don't know if it's
This is how rumors begin, people. We've gone over this.
It is per CBS Sports.
Oh.
USC is likely hiring Nebraska special teams coordinator Mike Eckler. Before Nebraska was outside linebackers coach and special teams coordinator at Tennessee, had a previous stint as an assistant at USC in 2013.
Okay. Well, do we remember what CBS Sports reported earlier this season? They also said Matt Rule was gone to Penn State.
Well, you know, I don't know. I don't remember that report. I remember a lot of people.
Everybody's saying, yes, it's true. Yes, it's true. Okay, we're going to have to get verification. He's gone. Yes, it's true. Oh, Lord. How come this happens every time we go to have a fun show? We have crap to report.
It's my fault. I'm gonna carry the cross, bear the burden. Everybody blame me. Everybody jump on my back here. I will carry us through the off season, Minnie. I will.
If this is true, I don't even know. I might just wear black the entire off season.
I don't think you're allowed to do that.
Yeah.
Fred says, look like we're stuck with Holger Maniacs. What asshole came up with that name even? It was me. Let's see.
No, it was Fred.
That Ecking crew monitor was sure short-lived. And I don't know if you know this or not, Minnie, but we have a bit of a nickname, you and I. Did you see this one?
You and Laverne and Shirley?
No, not Thelma and Louise either. But High Mountain Guy says, but we picked up a low 3-star nobody quarterback that had 5 total offers, so I'm sure the Sunshine Brigade can spin this positive. I think he's talking about us,
Minnie. I've been called worse.
Yeah, me too. And no, respectfully, by better people. So that's how I like to always phrase that. I've been called worse by better people. So David Matney says we are rearranging the deck chairs on the Titanic. I guess if that's the case, then we are the string quartet or the band that kept playing as the Titanic went down. We are.
No, I want to be Rose. I'm going to survive. Okay. I'm going to be the one survivor.
And then you're going to throw an $80 million diamond into the water?
Yes.
I don't know. I don't advise doing that, by the way.
Okay.
So a lot of people are. I mean, I can't even keep up with the chat. I think Matt said
here's what must have happened. Here's what must have happened. USC must have offered him as much, maybe a penny more. And we know that he is a fantastic special teams coordinator, but he's also helped with the defensive line, and he's been a linebackers coach. So maybe they offered him, another position to help out on.
Possibly. And, this is a true thing here from, I'm not familiar with this, but this might be new to the chat, is Rainbow Manification says, if you look at X coaching record, he doesn't stay at one place too long. I do think we wanted him here a little bit longer.
You did.
Again, there's no. I suppose until I see something beyond report, when I see something is confirmed, or that ink is put on paper. Look, is it most likely going? Sure, but are we loyal to a coach or are we loyal to a program? Are we fans of a coach or are we fans of a program?
That's what Matt Rule said this week.
So
that's interesting that you say that. This
is going to piss some people off, but Matt Rule and I think a lot alike. This is where we just lost half
Whoa.
the
I don't know if I'd go that far.
Really interesting. What genius things have I said that he would disagree with? What things has he said that I would disagree with? Think about it. He and I are very much alike.
I know. Really?
I'm going to do something that you're going to be like, oh my gosh, you're twins. I'll be right back.
Oh, Lord. Help us, please. We're Nebraska. We don't. Oh, actually, you know what, Greg? Yeah, you do some lame things. Just like, yeah, that's it. That's it.
Yeah.
That's what I was going to say. And it's a fitted cap. Same thing. Mm-hmm. Everybody knows the fitted cap is not supposed to be worn backwards.
The fitted cap is only supposed to be worn backwards.
What?
Fitted caps are only supposed to be worn backwards.
This is not true.
Who says?
Everybody.
Everybody else is a liar.
No. I'm telling you. If you want to wear a backwards hat, it needs to be like a regular baseball cap.
No. False.
Yes.
Oh. This is going to be like the damn, you're going to cause me to drink like you did last week with your Lord of the Rings and Star Wars slander. Like, no. Fitted caps are backwards.
All right, let's take a poll in chat. Fitted cap, hands up, or a thumb down.
Dave's here. It's not backwards. That hat is right. His head is on backwards. Thanks, Dave.
Good one. Yeah.
Dave Manny says, Greg. I'm sorry. Let me get this. Dave Manny, the official realtor of the 5 Heart Podcast, says, Greg, you are not like Matt Rule. I like your podcast. Well, that's because I'm not in charge of your favorite football team, Mr. Manny.
Yeah. All right. Well, here's the reality. Matt Rule said this week on a radio show that he is a Penn State guy, but he chooses to be in Nebraska. Okay. Mike Eckler, isn't he from Nebraska?
He is.
I guess he's choosing not to be a Nebraska guy.
I mean, and
what?
Rule said, hey, if that's the choice, because it got brought up, we have the assistants in place and the system in place that will be able to be successful. Like, I don't think Eckler's, it's all about, are you, just like any coaching, just like player, are you preparing the next generation? The assistant special teams coaches that they had, they have to, you hope that they absorb something, that they learn something over time. Otherwise you're paying 6 foot tall paperweights, with rocks for brains. So they have to absorb some type of knowledge and, keep that system in place and hope that they do the job as well as Eckler did, or they may have to go out and find somebody else. I don't know. It's just, there's same with, I disagree with that Nebraska strong.
That's what I was going to say. I don't think that's accurate. I think he's saying the opposite.
Right. Yeah. So
I'm glad we both think that.
But again, I'm not loyal to a coach or a player. I'm a Nebraska Cornhusker fan. when they want to be here, great. And when they don't want to be here, adios.
I don't want to hear this lame story anymore about the movie Miracle.
I didn't say it this time. I didn't bring it up this time.
All right. Can we just
Right. The name on the front of the
Can we just agree that we're all disappointed because we loved Mike Eckler? He brought the juice. He brought something that was sorely missed from our special teams.
Yeah,
and
I mean, how he didn't end up winning like the coordinator of the year, for what how he turned around that that special teams unit. I don't know, highway robbery. But what sucks is he's still in the damn Big Ten. So now we're gonna have to see him at least. Well, not for the next 2 years, and by that time he'll probably be off somewhere else. So
yeah. Well, we have some people here. Should we say hello?
yes.
Let's see. Lots of comments. Let's see. Oh, I'm not surprised at all by this. David Matney says, I'm off the Matt Rule train. I didn't realize he was ever on it.
Yeah.
Did you?
It's a little while.
Did you?
I feel like he's been 1 foot on, 1 foot off. Like a not a conductor, but maybe a conductor, not an engine man, but a train conductor who's like all aboard. Except he's saying, whatever the hell you want to do.
Yeah, definitely agree. Pitt's here. He says, hey, everybody.
Hi, Pitt.
Aaron Keene says, most of the rumors have panned out to be true, to be fair. All right. I mean, I haven't read it, but okay. Raji's here. Howdy, y'all.
Raji.
Nebraska Rascal. He says, yes, it's true. Eckler is gone. He has verified it.
Well, again, I don't know how you verify something that's just a report.
Yeah. Well, this is true. He was offered a deal at Nebraska and hasn't signed it yet, because that is what Matt Rule said in his radio show, the radio show he was being interviewed on. He said he offered an extension to be, what did he say? One of the highest paid, if not the highest paid
special teams coordinator.
Yeah, in the country.
Yeah.
And all he can do is offer that and try and put guys under contract.
Yep. Same. I mean, it's the same with players. They don't want to be here. They think the grass is greener, which I'm sure we'll talk about as we get talking about players.
Disgusting.
But honestly, if they don't want to be here, I don't want them here. I'm going to go back to the namesake of the damn show. Give me the 5 hard guys who want to be Huskers. That's all. Give me people that want to be in Lincoln, that want to wear the end.
People. Can I say something? Here are the people that want to be in Lincoln. Guys that wear shorts all year round. In the winter, you're still wearing shorts. Okay. Those are the guys that we need to recruit at Nebraska.
I was like, what?
I'm telling you, Fred can vouch for this. He lives in Omaha. Some days he wears shorts in the winter. He told me. You wear shorts in the winter sometimes.
Sometimes. I wore shorts on Christmas, but it was 70 degrees. So
those are the people that we need to recruit. The tough guys that, like the colder weather. You don't know where to go with that, do you?
No. Brian Bauer says, are we talking grass, Greg, or grass? The just not the puff Pass grass, man. Just grass. Vince Watson says, "What is Sat getting paid compared to what they offered Eckler?" I'm guaranteeing they offered Eck more.
I think you're right. I think it was $350,000 or something that they. I know I'm off. I just remember
that's making $1 million. So
that's right. Sat is making $1 million. All right. Well, I hate, and I mean it. Really hate. Mike Eckler, if you're listening, please stay.
Well,
we want to
apparently,
be really great.
Everybody else, it's a done deal. So, Aaron Keene says, "Oh, cool. Arizona opining on who wants to be at Nebraska." That must be your new name, is Arizona.
Arizona. That's a good nickname. If Mike Eckler stays at Nebraska, I will not wear black all off season. That's the deal. Otherwise, I'm in mourning because honestly, after the season, well, I was so upset. I said, let's get rid of everyone other than Mike Eckler and Jeep Wade because those two guys have juice. You just listen to them and I'm like, yeah, I want to go play offensive line. I want to go play special teams. I don't care if there's 11 guys coming at me when I catch the ball. Like, yeah, put me in that direct line of hit.
I bet Jeep Wade wears shorts in the winter in Nebraska.
I bet he does. I bet he does.
Let's see. I'm just trying to get caught up quickly on the comments, so I apologize. It's not that I have nothing to say.
No, Nebraska Rascal. He says if Eckler wants to split after 1 year, it seems to tell you there's more going on behind closed doors that we are not aware of.
I refuse to buy into this doom and gloom, Rome is burning.
I think he means like there's like that, it's like, it's not all roses behind the closed doors. Yes, we have all the most beautiful facilities. Yes, we make it look all beautiful and shiny. But behind
Are you
closed
saying that we're
doors,
polishing up a turd, putting lipstick on a pig?
I mean, what is it like?
Yeah, you're right.
Why did he have Eckler down in the weight room with the guys? Remember, that was his choice. Matt Rule said, I think you should have an office down in the weight room.
That is kind of like putting man in exile, so to speak.
I know.
Oh, man. I don't know. Again, I just don't. I'm not. The sky is not falling. All right.
True.
That's my opinion.
Yep. Hey, since we were last here, guess what? We have a defensive line coach. So
it's true. Tell us who that is.
Oh gosh. Let me just refer to my notes. His name is Corey Brown.
Came from Miami of Ohio.
Do you want me to read my notes or not?
Yes, I want you to read your notes. Okay. I need to take a break.
Okay. He replaced Terry Braden. He worked with Rob Orich at South Dakota, not South Dakota State, South Dakota. And he will focus on the interior. We also got to hear from on the Husker Sports Show, Jessica Cootie. She interviewed Roy Manning, who came with Rob Orich, who's going to be coaching the edges. So we have two coaches that are coaching defensive line guys. I think that's pretty phenomenal. I hear kind of around college football that is kind of what we're going to now. Two coaches for the defensive line.
Whatever helps.
There must be a different technique for the edge versus the interior defensive lineman. Yes. And the technique that Corey Brown is bringing, it's called chop, rip, roll out.
Chop, rip, roll out.
Chop, rip, and then you run and roll out. Okay. I don't know. I watched it. Sorry. He's been doing this a long time. So he brings a lot of experience. He has top defensive line wherever he goes. Like they're tackling, 52 sacks in 2 years at Miami. That's pretty good. Or South Dakota, excuse me.
Aaron Keene was a big fan of that interpretive dance he just provided. Said it was something.
Don't ask.
Definitely something, Mr.
Don't ask me. All right. So yeah. The most important thing is that we learn how to stop the run because we were horrible at that last season.
I think stopping the run and generating sacks, honestly. That's what the damn defensive line's supposed to do, and sometimes you're gonna have to scheme to it because you're not always going to have, and we can say this now with the benefit of hindsight, a generational talent like Ndamukong Suh to just destroy offensive lines.
Yes, we can, because he was put into the College Football Hall of Fame. Yay! Golf clap. So, where's your golf clap, Greg?
Oh, sorry.
Thank you.
I'm in my basement. I got my hands in my hoodie. High Mountain Guy is being like, look, we're fine. Bring all your opinions, but just allow us to respond to them. High Mountain Guy being skewing negative and says, so the fundamentals delivered via Miami of Ohio gets us in the playoffs. Got it. Yes. Fundamentals, this is what we're talking about, like fundamentals, scheme, X's and O's, and then Miami of Ohio is not going to, at least theoretically, have the talent of a Nebraska. Should be able to recruit better, but the fundamentals tend to be the same. Exploding off the ball, shedding blocks, or being double teamed and allowing a linebacker to fly by you. That's the fundamentals are pretty standard. We just need. I think we need to go back to a proper 4-3. That's just me. The 3-3. Are you saying 4-2-5?
Yes, that's what we're doing.
Oh, okay. Well, agree to disagree, unless you have, I don't know if that's the best solution in the Big Ten, especially when we have struggled running.
That is the scheme that Rob Orich is bringing.
Okay, I'm just saying.
Well, you don't like the scheme now?
I'd much rather see 4-3.
Well, okay, can I say something?
Sure.
I don't know much about defensive schemes other than what most teams run. And the 4-2-5 seems to be ran in most college football teams.
I think there's right, because a lot of them are going to have two safeties, two cornerbacks, and some type of nickel position or roamer. I mean that's we may be talking about the same thing, just using two different sets of terminology. So
I'm sure we are. Like I said, I'm no expert. Where is our Haas when we need him? Haas or Jake?
If you missed that very special episode of Coronation Overreaction, Haas is officially retired.
Mm-hmm. So he has a baby and he retires.
Yeah. Anyway, so I'm gonna start that for later.
Okay.
Fundamentals are fundamentals, Fred says. We need them. I don't care if they come from fucking Slippery Rock. What about Third Rock, Fred? Third Rock from the Sun?
Fundamentals are fundamentals. It doesn't seem like it would be very difficult to teach this.
No. That's been our main
now
frustration.
Now we're on the third defensive line coach in 3 years.
Yeah. I mean, we're on our third defensive coordinator too.
I know. We have to start having some consistency. And I get it. You know, we were looking at the transfer portal. Greg and I, we were preparing for the show, guys. We put a lot of prep work into this. But, you know, we're talking about all the transfer portal players, but there's just as many coaches and assistant coaches that are transferring, that are getting fired and hired, and not just as many, but every team has some shakeups. Every single team, except for Indiana so far. We haven't heard of any.
Indiana and Miami, we haven't seen anything. Of course, they'll play and decide national champion on Monday. It's just everybody's following the dollar at this point, you know. I know people have said previously no loyalty. They are being loyal to the greenbacks. It makes it very difficult. You know, I understand the group of 5 teams who are saying, well, how are we ever going to be expected to compete with the P4 schools when, you know, our couple of our guys have a rock solid year and then they get, you know, poached by a bigger deal, by a bigger program. How are we ever expected to, you know, compete? And you know, it's kind of like that for every school, unless you're, again, conference champion, you know, who's just reloading. How is Nebraska or let's say Oklahoma State, or I don't know, how are it's a constant turnover machine.
It is. But you know what is really working for a lot of these teams is getting older guys, getting that experience.
That's what's working at Indiana.
That's what's working everywhere. We were looking at the top 4 teams, and that's what they're wanting. Oregon, for example, there's less guys coming in than that are leaving. The guys that are leaving, they're all 3 and 4 stars, mainly 4-star players. And you look at that and you're like, why would a 4-star? Okay, why are they leaving? Yep. They're not getting playtime. They're young. That's why.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, we had a guy today come from Oregon and visit.
No, that got pushed back to the weekend.
Oh, it did? Okay.
Yep.
But he's a young kid. Wasn't he a redshirt sophomore?
He's a 2 years left of eligibility. Trying to get his name. It was here. I thought I had the exact link ready to go. Here it is. Terrence Green, defensive lineman. It was supposed to be today. That got, like I said, that got pushed back to the weekend. So he's also visiting. Oh, crap. I can't remember who now. A couple others. Alabama was a school and I think a team on the West Coast, or I should say another team on the West Coast.
Yeah. I'm telling you, that's the way to do it, is get these older guys. And now they're looking at doing a 5th year, well, a redshirt year up to 9 games. Did you hear this?
I did not hear that. No, I'm disappointed by it. But
well, I mean, you figure it's going to be just a continuation of COVID, right? That COVID year.
Yeah.
When you get, here's the deal. Okay, this happened here in Phoenix. Grand Canyon University They started out with the campus just kind of like in the center of the city, okay? Not in a good area. And they started, expanding and buying up neighborhoods all around them. Well, here's what happened. They bought neighborhoods and they rented back the homes to these people.
Oh.
And they rented it back to them for less than what they would have been paying for their mortgage, okay?
Really?
They gave them 2 years to save up. Oh, hi. Save up to buy another house. When the 2 years came, do you think that they were saving up to move? Of course not. So they got blasphemed because they were kicking people out of their homes when they were renting them for low rent so that these people could afford to go buy someplace else.
Yeah.
And ultimately they kind of swallowed, they gave them even more money to go and move somewhere else. But what they've done with all of that, I mean, I'm telling you, it's in a really bad area, but it's beautiful. They have one of the most beautiful. Their campus is way better than ASU. It's way better than U of A. Anyways, my point being, you give people something, they get used to it, and then they get mad when you take it away.
Right.
So that's what happened with the COVID year.
Yeah. And it's tough to put the toothpaste back in the tube, as they say.
Yeah.
Maybe y'all don't say that down in Arizona. Maybe y'all don't have toothpaste in a tube. Maybe you just go out and chew on a yucca root or something and do it the old natural way.
Exactly what we do
here in the Midwest. We got toothpaste in tubes, and it's very difficult to get the toothpaste back in the tube.
So. Greg, I have a question for you.
Okay.
Have you ever had Frito pie?
No, I've never had Frito pie.
You have to try Frito pie. Has anyone here ever had Frito pie?
I don't know if comments are not updating for me. Aren't. I haven't had a comment since 9/31.
Me either.
That's very weird. Scary.
Are we live?
We are live.
Let us know if we're live or you guys just don't want to talk to us.
Maybe that's what it is.
I don't think so. Let's see. I will check.
So, no, I've never had. Wait, tell me and the other listeners what exactly is in a Frito pie besides Frito and pie. Okay.
Frito pie is a delicacy here in the Southwest.
A delicacy?
Yeah. It's carnival food. But what it is you take a bag of Frito chips and some hamburger meat or turkey, ground turkey, or ground whatever you want. And then you mix that with some beans and some cheese. And you can add onion. And basically, it's like a casserole, but it's delicious. And Fred says he's chatting their asses off. They're chatting their asses off. We can't see it. No. I don't know what the hell is going on, but Greg, you must have done something.
I didn't do anything. I'm innocent.
Well,
I refuse to accept blame.
I don't know what to do. Maybe we'll just add the comments to the show. Maybe that'll help. Oh, look at that. There they are.
Yeah, but it's still showing the last one from Never Mind Me 6 minutes ago.
All right. Oh, that's weird. Okay.
Oh, Indy is weird. Averaging like 23-year-olds.
Okay, how about this? How about you chat in the chat? Try that.
I'm trying.
And I'm going to close us out of Facebook right now. Remove it. See if that helps.
There's something that just updated. So I see that.
Okay. Okay, there we go.
But that didn't bring in the last 7 minutes of chat. So
and I'm going to remove it from
the screen.
X. No, I'm just on YouTube now.
Bye, all of our viewers.
Well, sorry.
No, that didn't update.
Take that out.
Nothing.
Really?
Happened. No.
I have no idea.
Well, good night, everybody.
Husker check goes, oh boy, technical difficulties. Because he knows we can't figure this shit out. We are not good like that.
Language.
Yeah, Dave's here, knows what Frito pie is. Okay, so.
Oh, Cheeto pie sounds good too.
Maybe. I bet you anything there's a casserole with Cheeto pie. That's called Cheeto pie.
Dorito pie.
So we had this for dinner on Monday night. And I was starving. I don't think I ate a thing on Monday. And I'm just like, my mouth is watering. And I'm just so excited to have some Frito pie. So I take a bite. Everything, the smells, the taste, everything I dreamt of. And I thought I was chewing pretty good. But apparently I was so excited that I was swallowing and I got a Frito stuck in my throat. Like lodged in my throat. The very first bite.
Oh my, not the first bite.
Yes, the first bite.
Oh my gosh.
I was like gasping and I'm like trying to talk to my family and let them know like I'm choking. Anyways, finally it dislodged, and ever since then though, my throat feels like it's been scratched. And I loved Frito pie up until Monday. Now I don't want to ever see it again.
Never again. Oh man.
It's so sad. But it was such a delicious dinner.
One bite.
Never again.
Never again.
You gotta try it though for me. If you haven't, just chew up your Fritos.
Chew my food.
Yeah.
Thanks, Mom. So this is an unusual situation in that the chat is here, they are watching, they are commenting, and I can't see it. So honestly, the most engaging part of the show is not here.
Is me.
Oh yeah, I mean yeah.
Now you have to pay attention to me.
The second most engaging part of the show is not here, I guess. So Eckler seemingly out. Not the only departure that was announced this week, Minnie.
What do you mean?
Oh! Everything just caught up.
Oh, it did.
10 minutes of comments in one moment.
That is so weird. It's like our life flashing before our eyes.
Greg seems like a straight-laced guy, so I hold back. I'm not that straight-laced.
What?
I don't. Apparently, I'm not. Am I a straight-laced guy, Minnie?
Greg. Compared to Highlander Gun, remember the script that he wrote?
Me?
Yeah. He wrote a script for a theater, and I believe he said it was a mix between gosh, what was it? It was like just the craziest mix you could ever put together. Like Pink Floyd and Scooby-Doo or something. I don't know. So I mean, compared to him, you probably are.
Let's see.
No offense, Highlander Gun. I like eccentric weird.
All right, so we did get all of our comments just dropped in at one time. When in doubt, blame Greg. Thank you, Aaron. Brian Bauer says, step away now. It's a cooking show. This is what happens when we couldn't see the comments and we had to wing it.
Yeah.
Let's see. Even Sonic basically has a Frito pie burrito, says Kaylee.
Oh.
Here in the Midwest, we do call them walking tacos. You got walking tacos down there in Arizona?
We have every taco ever known to man.
Fair.
Tacos were invented right here.
Where?
Right here.
Okay.
In the Valley of the Sun.
The Valley? Is that what Phoenix means, is Valley of the Sun?
That's what we call it.
No, but that's not really what it means. Because I always thought Phoenix was like a mythological bird.
Yeah.
So, all right. Moving on. Okay, so Mike Eckler gone. Realistically.
And who else is gone?
Who else left announced where they were going this week, Minnie? I know you talked about it on Monday.
Hold on.
We touched on it in our show description if you haven't checked it out yet. But if Terrence Green does in fact sign with Nebraska, then Nebraska and Oregon will have swapped fat guys. We'll get Terrence Green and they'll get Dylan Raiola.
Oh, that's kind of old news.
Yeah, I know. But this is the first time I've been on the show to talk about it.
That's why.
It was very early in the comments too, so they wanted to talk about it too.
They did.
They did.
They like ripping on Dylan every chance they get.
It was pretty, to say that it was brutal, it might be disservice to the word brutal.
Well, I'll tell you one thing that we didn't know last time we all were together.
Oh, okay.
That's Dante Moore decided to stay at Oregon, which means Dylan Raiola is like, is it gonna start? Probably not.
Roger Moore was particularly hilarious before the show started, saying things like, good thing Nike makes relaxed fit uniforms. Or Roger says, Dylan on the bench for a year will put on pounds like a sumo wrestler.
Okay, our chat still isn't working right.
Sorry?
Maybe my chat isn't.
Let me see here.
The last one,
like monitoring on your phone as well?
Yeah.
That's cheating.
Well, because I wanted to know if we're missing comments.
No, we're definitely missing comments.
I don't know what the heck is going on.
I have been doing the shows like this for years, and I've never had it. The comments not.
Greg, are you wearing the right saint socks tonight? Is there a saint that helps to bless the chat?
It helps bless the chat. No, there is a saint for electronics and the internet. I don't have that saint socks though. Sorry.
That's what the problem is.
I'm such a huge disappointment to everybody.
Yeah. You are.
Oh, here we go.
Okay,
we're back.
Here it goes. It's back. It's back. It's back.
James says, Green is not slimming. He'll look like a giant booger.
I think Oregon has the ugliest colors in all of college football.
Well, they have 43 colors.
They have green and yellow. And they have a duck. That's a freaking duck. Like Donald Duck.
No, yeah, like legit. Back in the day, Donald Duck was officially licensed from Disney to be, part of their logo.
Okay.
Did you know that?
No, I didn't. I like RN. Just a simple red N. I love that.
That's fine.
Dylan Duck.
Vince Watson says Hearts Out coming to be stalked by Minnie in Arizona.
Oh, he must be going to ASU.
Ride the pine, Patty.
Right.
Also known as things that I heard in high school baseball. Ride the pine. Mr. Matney wants to know if Eckler can take Marcus Satterfield and Ed Foley with him.
I'm sure they're best buds. Yeah.
Phoenix is a bird rising from the ashes.
It is.
It's true. It's damn
Maybe
true.
Nebraska Cornhuskers need to move to Phoenix.
High Mountain Guy says Eckler decides to leave. Chat broken. Coincidence?
No. I know. This is exactly how it works in our lives. In all of our lives. Nebraska. Everything kind of revolves around Nebraska. This is exactly it. It's not a coincidence. What are you doing, Greg?
I just need you to kill like 20 seconds for me, please.
Okay. Something's going wrong with him. Can someone explain why Satterfield is still on staff? Because he can actually develop tight ends. We have seen this. Okay, Vince. Vince Watson says we must sacrifice him. Little Ed.
It is 100% time.
Huh?
It's time to sacrifice Lil Red. If we're not going to have a spring game, we should have a sacrificial ceremony.
How old is he?
Lil Red?
Yeah.
Ooh. I'll find out. Created in 1993 to represent the school's volleyball team and appeal to younger fans. This is from Wikipedia. He quickly became popular and his use was expanded across all sports. Lil Red is depicted as an inflatable farm boy wearing red overalls and a sideways hat and is often seen with Herbie.
Okay.
It was here's the problem. It was a statewide contest to find a counterpart for Herbie. With Associate Athletic Director Barbara Hibner leading the contest, hoping a second, more precocious mascot would appeal to younger fans. Mascots manufactured. I'm not here to bury the people who make them. That's fine. That's great. But why? We didn't need a second mascot.
Well, 1993.
No, that would be trying to appeal to, someone. I was a kid at the time, and no.
You were a kid.
I was a kid once, Minnie.
I was an adult.
19. Well, you are considerably older than me.
I just don't want to get rid of them yet.
Okay. Well, that's
still fine. I'd rather, sacrifice the hot dog launcher.
No, not that Venus singer.
It sounds like a way better thing to sacrifice. He's good for the kids.
No, he's not. Is he really? I don't think so. I just want my damn mouse to work consistently. That's what I've been messing with here. I apologize, everybody.
Oh, okay. That's all right. Reverend Rule is here. He says, I am having a spring football game. Okay.
Yeah. We're keeping an eye on Reverend Rule. All right. So what else has happened in the last few days? I feel like we trying to stay on track has been problematic this week.
It's been problematic for everyone. It just has. There's a lot of chaos going on still. The college football playoff for the national championship is being played on a freaking Monday, which I hate.
It's always on Monday.
Huh?
It's always on a Monday.
Yes. Greg, okay, let me ask you a question.
We're in NFL playoffs.
Do you watch college football?
We're in the NFL playoffs.
I don't freaking care.
Okay. But people are accustomed to watching football in primetime on Monday nights because the regular season I know this as a fact because my team just lost on Monday for Monday Night Football. So it keeps Monday Night Football alive, and it's going to do huge ratings. Huge ratings.
Right, if you say so. Anyways, I always want to watch college football on Saturdays. I don't like, even during the season when you could watch a game on a Thursday night, they had us play on a Thursday night.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like that.
Neither do I. I like my Saturday games. But
I like a Saturday game. Do it in the morning. Do it in the afternoon. Do it in the evening. I don't care. Take up my entire Saturday. Please. Go ahead. Do that. But just schedule it for Saturday.
But they can't.
Okay.
Because of the NFL playoffs.
Well, I just wish they could. I think they can. I don't think they will. It's a matter of, making money every day of the week.
And you have to keep the NFL playoffs on schedule. You have the divisional round this weekend, and then on Sunday the 25th is the conference championship games. So, you have 2 games on Saturday and 2 games on Sunday for the NFL this weekend.
Okay. All right. Well, I don't even care about that. Didn't you tell me recently that our basketball, if anyone's here for basketball, this is the time that we're going to talk about it. Basketball team plays at all different kind of weird hours.
They play at all different hours. When we look ahead at the coming week or so, week and change of games, your number 8 Nebraska Cornhuskers take on Northwestern at 3:00 on Saturday, the 17th. And then next Wednesday, they play 8:00 Central at PM, of course. And then on Saturday, the 24th, they play at 11:00 in the morning. And then on Tuesday, the 27th at Michigan, they play at 6:00 Central. So there's just not a whole lot of consistency in college hoops, just like there isn't really much consistency in college football.
How do you get your team ready for that? I guess you just do.
You fly in a day or two early and try to stick to your routine.
So tell me about basketball. What's been going on with them? Have they been any good lately?
Well, speaking of the Oregon Ducks, whomped the absolute shit out of Oregon on Tuesday at the Vault at Pinnacle Bank Arena, winning that game 90-55. It was
losers.
It was a thing of beauty. Prior to that, they were on the road last week, winning at Ohio State and winning at Indiana. Coming from behind, I think they were down 16 in that Indiana game before they ended up winning 83-77. That was on Saturday. So they are cruising. They're number 8 in the country. I saw one ESPN talking head was giving the, way too early NCAA tournament seeding and had Nebraska as number 1 seed. I saw somebody on, is it CBS Sports or Big Ten Network or something like that? Anyway, they were doing a college coaches draft, and Fred Hoiberg was the number 1 overall selection for this, imaginative, college men's basketball coaching draft. So this is the burden and the difference between football and basketball. Hoiberg and company, they were able to fly under the radar. There are, plenty of fans certainly who follow them regular, but they didn't have the expectation like football. So they were able to, over the last 6-7 years, build up the program to what it is today. Matt Rule, clearly, we are not that patient on the football side of things. And so everything is under a microscope for football, and we want immediate results.
Yeah, we have very little patience. We know how football is supposed to look. And if it doesn't look that way, we got a problem, right, yeah. David Matney?
I know he said this before you called him out, but he says true. Let's see. Oh, Pitt says we won the 95 Orange Bowl on a Monday, Minnie. So.
Oh, we did?
Yeah. David Manny says we should have a best of Minnie video. The problem with that is it shouldn't be done by Minnie, this best of Minnie video, but I'm not going to do it. So.
No, you're never going to do something like that.
Does Fred Hoiberg have a podcast? No.
Okay. I got it. I got your point.
So, who, me or David Matney?
David Matney.
Yeah. She gets the point, Mr. Matney.
Okay.
There's only one podcast. Aaron Keene says, would a best of Minnie video just be 5 hours of interruptions? LOLJK.
Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha.
Great. Oh, Husker Chuck says, I'll try, but it's time consuming and I'm working on a video series. So, maybe,
what is he doing? This sounds interesting. Tell us more about your video series.
Nebraska Rascals, correct. We did hire a new safeties coach today, Miles Taylor. I don't know if you saw that, Minnie.
No, I did not.
So he has worked with our defensive coordinator in the past.
Okay. Because we got a safety, didn't we? Out of the transfer portal?
I don't know.
I'm looking at it right now, I'll tell you.
Taylor is a former Iowa defensive back and was Rob Arch's aide at South Dakota. And he is joining the Nebraska staff. Oh,
Dwayne McDougal is a safety. You've heard his name?
I did. San Diego State.
San Diego State, yes.
Husker
so
Chuck says
good. That's consistency. I love it. Sorry.
5 hours and 2 minutes.
Okay. I'll see his channel.
The series has not been released yet.
Oh, okay.
So.
Is it about fish?
Like fishing or?
Well, he has all these aquariums.
I know he has a fish tank. Yeah. Or fish tanks, I suppose. Maybe plural.
What if his video series is just video of his fish?
I don't know how to say this politely. That wouldn't be very interesting.
I'm just wondering, what is it about?
Yeah. Chuck.
Oh, he says silver and coins.
Yeah. Comments froze up again.
I know. So I'm telling you what his what his videos are about. Silver and coins.
Okay. Well, now we know.
Yeah. That sounds just as interesting. Kidding.
So it got mentioned a few minutes ago or several minutes ago. Now it's hard to tell with the comments, being infrequent and kind of getting just poured on us or dumped on us all at once. But we did get a new quarterback commit for the 2026 class. And he is out of Las Vegas. Tanner, and I'm probably going to mispronounce his name, Vibabul, something. This past year as a senior, he passed for 2,245 yards and 32 touchdowns and ran for 1,132 yards and 12 more touchdowns. So, dual threat player from Vegas.
You didn't like that question that Vince asked? Is the kangaroo kid going with Eck?
Who's the kangaroo kid? Oh, Archie. Sorry.
Archie. Oi, oi, oi.
I would say probably not.
Okay.
That's just speculation.
Mm-hmm.
So, did you hear anything that I said about our new quarterback commit?
I listened to it last night when he told me.
Okay.
Remember?
Nope.
I know he played at Las Vegas High School, right?
Okay.
Same kid?
Yep.
There you go. What else do I need to know?
Did you hear his stats?
Okay, no.
2,245 passing yards with 32 passing touchdowns, 1,132 rushing yards, and 12 rushing touchdowns. So he had 3,377 yards total and 44 touchdowns.
Golf clap?
Or real clap.
No. Sounds amazing. But here's the deal. I don't get excited about commits anymore.
Yeah.
Ever. Because the chances that we'll actually see them on the field, I don't even know what the chances are anymore.
No, bring them in and give them an opportunity to compete for a spot.
Yeah, it's rare though that that we're going to start with what we have in our lineup. In our lineup now, we've got Anthony.
Talk about
Andrea.
Dances.
We've got Danny Dimes back. And now we have
TJ Lateef again.
And TJ. I mean, do you really think that we're ever going to see Tanner Verboggio?
Wow. Such disrespect. Tanner Vibabul.
I'm quite sure that's not right.
Vibabul. Vibabul.
Yeah. I'm impressed by his stats. Don't get me wrong. I think they're impressive high school stats. I mean, I would take that all day long. Only problem is it doesn't exactly equate to, seeing him on the field. Sorry.
Yeah, that's fine. Hey, give the young man an opportunity to compete, right? And you know what? High Mountain guy may be right. 5 offers, 2 academies, Arkansas State, Temple, and us. You'll never have to butcher or know his name ever again. Maybe. Because now that, the crown prince has moved on, we can all wait for Trey Taylor to get here. And hope that, the program is still on one leg and the stadium's still standing by then. I don't know. But hey, what?
What?
General question, not to
Okay.
you, just to anybody. What does bitching and moaning, what does that get you? Like, oh my God, we're so bad. We're just what? Does it make you feel smarter than everybody else? I mean, I apologize. This is going to come off as
not smarter. Here's what it does. It makes me feel a little bit better right now because I'm a little ticked off with the way things ended this season. Is that okay by you, Greg?
I don't know. I just got interrupted again.
Okay, continue.
No, it's too late.
Greg, come back. Go ahead.
I'm trying to make a point about what's it? It just stresses all of us out when we're negative about it all the time. Can we not find any positivity about this football program? And if we can't find any positivity about it, then why are we watching?
We do. Here's the positivity. I thought you were done. I thought you were asking a question.
Not yet, but carry on.
Didn't you just ask a question?
Well, I was.
Can you pause for the answer?
I was asking a series of rhetorical questions.
I thought you were asking a question and wanted it answered.
Sure.
Like a normal conversation.
That's not how this operates. I talk, you interrupt, and then I get frustrated and you keep talking.
But no, there
This is
are
not
some
what-
things for us to get excited about that we're excited about. It's just not the overall picture right now that we're excited about. That's all. But what Jeep Wade is doing with bringing in all of these offensive line guys, we seem to have a quarterback that knows what he's doing. I mean, our defensive guys, coaches that we brought in seem to have a handle on coaching, which is a big deal, right? So hopefully we'll get the guys in that we need to play. We need some more defensive guys. Breathe in, breathe out. Can you add to this conversation?
Not right now.
Okay.
I've vented my frustration about everybody else venting their frustration. It just, I don't, because we're all Husker fans. And I understand we are all aggravated at the situation. Trust me. It is, I don't know, like, Minnie, you understand this, but like all of you joining us each and every week, I don't know if you understand how difficult it is to do a show when we suck. Like, it would be very easy to resurrect the of Bangerangs and Daggers basketball podcast at this point with Nate, Patrick, and Kevin, and just say, all right, guys, Thursday 9:00 time slot is yours. Go to town and talk about the goodness that is Nebraska athletics right now. Sometimes, it's a chore. It was a chore sometimes and I'm speaking just for myself. Thoughts and opinions expressed are solely of Greg Mahochko, not the Five Heart Podcast, Coronation, Vox Media, or any of its subsidiaries, right?
Especially not the Five Heart Podcast, since I'm here.
Yeah. But sometimes, like Coronation Overreaction, it was a slog to just sit down and be like, all right, how do we turn what we just saw 30 hours ago into something positive, right? It wears on a lot of us, and then come here and I try to be positive. I try to be light and entertaining, and it's just like I am beaten down by the negativity. Like, I'm just being open and honest with everybody, and you're all entitled to your opinions. I don't want you all to change your opinions, which I guess is kind of defeats. But like, man, just find some happiness.
Look at this. Before you go any further, we're doing great in basketball and we are not talking about it. And then David Manny also says, and maybe, Greg, you should take the off season off.
First of all, you don't want me to take the off season off.
Whoa. Can I just like disappear right now?
Why?
I feel uncomfortable.
Okay. I'm sorry. Change the topic. Hey, everybody. Let's keep the bitchin' train rolling. Woo woo.
Okay, I agree. I don't like negativity. I really didn't feel like we were talking too much negative stuff tonight. I'm sorry if you feel that way, Greg. We'll try and be better for you, okay?
That's all. For my mental health. Y'all need
Okay, I get that.
Okay.
Some people need that. Okay.
Hey, TSD is here. I don't want anybody to change. I'll just not let it affect me. I won't internalize it all.
Okay.
Never mind.
Don't internalize it. Leave it here. Leave it right here.
Oh, don't worry.
Us to all just consume like Frito pie, and it gets lodged in our throat. This is what the season is. It's Frito pie. We thought it was going to taste so good and be so filling, and we got so excited that we choked on it.
Maybe I'll just drink less. I don't know. On a positive note, Aaron says, Greg retired that salmon shirt. There, I'm helping.
There you go.
And I will man up, GBR Capitan. Thank you. Didn't know I was, never mind. Never mind. All right, Minnie, what else we got tonight?
Greg, you're doing fine. And I don't know. If there was a movie ever made about the Huskers, you're a movie connoisseur. What movie comes closest to what you've experienced with the Huskers?
No, I'd be vilified if I made that initial comparison.
Or what would be the title of this movie? I wonder.
Runaway Train.
Oh, like Soul Asylum. That was a good song.
That's a good song. Let's see. Hold on. Can you hit the Greggle music?
I think I can. Roger Moore says The Longest Yard. Here we go.
So there's a little movie from 2002 starring Ryan Gosling. And it's actually has a bit of football in it. But it's called, I just lost it, The Slaughter Rule. I think if we spelled rule as in Matt Rule, that could work.
Ooh, I like it.
I just did a quick Greggle for movie titles with the word rule in it.
Oh, okay. This is funny. James Boardman says for Viola, it was the longest 2 yards. And I'll tell you why it's funny. Somebody on X posted a picture of him sliding. And I was like, oh, you guys can't let it go. Which I appreciate now.
I know, Maddie. I'm sorry. I was asked a question. Shame on me. David, he's going to hold me to a very high standard for the rest of the offseason now.
Hell yeah.
I am. Look, the Sunshine Brigade is back.
Here we are.
So, I don't know. I'd have to think about that. I'd really have to think about what that. I'll tell you what. Instead of Rudy, Herbie.
Herbie.
The story of blonde to brunette to blonde. Aw.
Titanic. That is a good one. Yes. It's true.
So we had some starred comments because we were a couple minutes late. And the reason we were a couple minutes late to start the show is because I had an 8:59 FaceTime from my oldest son who wanted to tell me about his spelling test and another assignment this week that I helped him with and, tell me good night. So we're late because of me, but it didn't stop Roger Moore, which,
Greg,
hilarious
let me just interrupt you, please. They know that if we're ever late, it's because of you. You don't have to give them a reason. They just know something's going on with Greg. Minnie's always on time. I'm just saying. Every time we've ever been late, ever, it's been because of you.
Okay.
It's fine. We don't mind, but you don't have to give us a reason.
I just thought he got a perfect score, Captain, on a spelling test. I helped him with the spelling words on Tuesday. The test was yesterday. I was very proud of him. Wanted to tell him that. So Fred says Minnie interrupts and shames Greg for being late. Jeez Louise.
Well, I'm just saying, we know it's you.
Thank you, Aaron. I appreciate that.
Because I would never be late.
Nope. Well, we can't all be as perfect as you, Minnie.
Okay, thanks.
Here's a football-related question that's sure to get some opinions going. You don't have to adhere to any new rules about positivity. Let's just be honest. Nebraska Strong, Go Big Red says, do you really think this team can beat any of the following teams? Ohio State, Indiana, Oregon, Iowa, Washington, and Illinois. Can I be super positive Kool-Aid drinking guy?
You can do whatever you want. I will never tell you how to be, Greg.
I see 3 wins on that list right now. And you're all going to call me crazy. We're going to beat Iowa next year. We're going to beat Washington. We're going to beat Illinois. I think it'd be hilarious if we beat Oregon in Oregon. Indiana and Ohio State are going to be tough draws, admittedly. I think we get Ohio State at home this year, and I think we have to go to Bloomington. Indiana's probably going to be popping because they're about to win a national championship. So that stadium will be as full as it's ever been. So there. And again,
you know what's surprising is I would like to know when we're going to actually get the schedule. We know who we're playing. We just don't know when any of these games are.
I would not be surprised if Nebraska and Illinois, because it's in Champaign, if that's going to be another stupid Friday night game, because it does seem that they like those Nebraska-Illinois matchups on Fridays. And I'm going to take a look at, when we get the schedule, see if I can't make some plans to go to that game. I know Robert really wants to go to a game. But he'll be 5.5, and I don't know.
Oh, come on. You got to get him to a game.
So we'll see. We'll see.
You have to.
We will see what that looks like. Mm-hmm. So be probably the perfect. I know he's not bothered by, loud noises and things like that, but it all come down to, if it's 6:30 kickoff or 7 or whatever it was a few years back, temperature, if it's early September or middle of October, all kinds of factors. But I know he's really excited to go. He wants me to take him to a football game. So
yeah. Trojan Fight is in the chat. Here to gloat, no doubt. I'm kidding. He's not like that. He's actually really cool. And it couldn't have gone. Our favorite coach, mind you, couldn't have gone to a nicer person than Trojan Fight.
Cheers, everybody.
Moment of silence for Coach Eck.
No, he made his choice.
I mean,
I guess
we're going off of what chat has told us. I haven't read it. You read it from CBS Sports, but we know how they play.
I mean, the last thing I see is, reports. I mean, my thing is 247 Sports is about the most, trying to think of the best word, legitimate of, like, no offense to Husker Corner or Central Nebraska today, but 247 Sports probably has their, hand on the pulse or whatever a little bit more. And it just says likely headed, but there's not any decision made. So all we can do is speculate at this point.
And pray.
Sure.
TSD says, why would they not just promote Eck?
Promote him to what? We just hired a defensive coordinator. I mean, that's not, you know what I mean? Are you saying instead of hiring Rob Arich
or any position? Like,
is a linebacker?
Didn't you just say to me that we just hired a safety coach today?
Mm-hmm.
Why couldn't he coach safety?
I don't think he's coached safety before. He's been a linebackers coach.
I think he could coach any position on the field. In fact, I know he could.
Okay.
If that's what would make him happy, if that's what would make him stay. We haven't had a safeties coach in the past. So this is a new position. Why not make up another new position and give it to him?
We make up positions, consultants, all kinds of things. That's the reason Phil Snow was on staff, but not on staff,
Give him the freaking, that's what it is. That's what he needs. Give him the assistant coach position. We don't even know what that means, but it's an assistant.
So yes. Kaylee says he wanted to coach linebackers again like he did at Tennessee. I don't know.
Positivity coach. Yes.
No, that's my job.
That's usually my job, Greg.
That's true.
Don't take it from me. I want it back.
Fine. It's yours.
It's me and Eck.
Well, not Eck anymore, right? So, I don't know. Vince Watson says, starting to wonder if Rule isn't the great guy he tries to be in front of the camera behind closed doors. I think that was kind of alluded to earlier in the night, but I don't know if anybody ever came out and said it. So,
yeah, I feel like Scott said that, sort of.
Yeah. So, I don't know. It's all speculative at this point, and all we can do is wait and see. It's out of our hands. We are in a reaction position. So all we can do is watch it all unfold and overreact accordingly. Right, Minnie?
Okay.
I'm sorry. Did I?
If it does happen, will you meet me here? And we'll talk about it. All of us.
Next Thursday, 9 o'clock
Central? I think we will need an emergency meeting.
We'll see. Maybe Monday Night Therapy?
No, it's the playoffs.
Okay. I mean, has that ever stopped anybody?
I mean, I assume everybody here is going to be watching the playoffs.
Playoffs? What are playoffs?
Yeah, see, TSD says we need immediate therapy.
Raji agrees with you as well.
See.
Fred says, why? Eck is already gone. We've mourned tonight. That's it.
That's it? That's all we get?
That's what Fred says. Are you going to argue with your favorite co-host?
Yeah, I'm down to 2 co-hosts now. I had 4 at the beginning of the season, and 2 left me. And now I just have you and him.
Yeah. Sorry.
It's okay. I'll get by.
This is where I ask if you've ever seen Men in Black. Have you ever seen Men in Black? Will Smith, Tommy Lee Jones?
I don't know.
You would know if you had.
Okay.
But at the end of the movie, Tommy Lee Jones, a.k.a. Agent K, says to Agent J, Will Smith, he's like, I haven't been training a partner. I've been training a replacement.
Oh.
So, Fred says, Minnie loses co-hosts like Rule loses players and coaches. And Vince says, even Minnie's co-hosts are in the portal.
They are. They're out of here. They gone. It's all right.
Oh, well.
Yep. I'm still here.
It is cold. It's in the 20s right now. Trojan fight here in Illinois. So, not ideal. Let's see. One last thing, and then I'm going to turn my frown upside down. Kaylee says, I can't tell. Before the season starts, are we supposed to be blissfully positive regardless of reality or ruthlessly negative until the hard Kool-Aid kicks in at kickoff? I think somewhere in the middle.
We're going to feel it out. Okay. Guys, I have a plan. My plan is not to get too overworked this off season. Okay. Bear with me. We're gonna do this. We're gonna try and do this together. If you want, join me. We're gonna try and not get too excited about people and things happening within the program.
No off-season champions.
But I mean, it's okay to celebrate a little. But when the season actually gets here, we're gonna try and look at it realistically. Okay. I mean, I feel like we were looking at it realistically for most of the off season, and then once it got like a month away, I think that's when just all hell broke loose, and we were like, "Yes, we're gonna put up guardrails in that last month of the off season, and we're gonna do this together."
All right, we'll all, yeah, and all kinds of weather, we'll all stick together, because that's what we have to do. So, a couple of comments here about your lack of co-hosts. We'll say, Pitt says, and I'll highlight both of them before you address them. Pitt says, "No more ladies of college football on the Voice Network, men." And Gregory, I think Stewart, although it's ever since YouTube reverted back to, I can't say last name, I think the women of college football is on hiatus. Ladies of college football. Do you want to address your other show, your other Sunday night show?
So yes, Doreen retired. She had a great time, but I think she also found out that, much like me, it's kind of nice to be a normal fan. Although I don't think she could ever be a normal fan. She is the way she is. But she wanted her Sunday nights back too. So there was that. So yeah. If anyone knows of any other ladies out there that want to be a co-host of mine, I'm looking for one.
What about that time Fred put on a wig? Would that count?
Only if he wore the cutouts in his shoulders.
He would. All right, Greg. Thank you for coming back and hanging out with us. Last comment of the night, I think we're about ready to head on out of here. Aaron Keene says, "I'm just going to add a plus sign to all my comments to make them positive."
Oh.
And you know what? I approve. So
this is an excellent idea. Oh, go ahead, Greg.
I wasn't going to read it. I was just going to highlight it.
Okay. How about Mrs. Haas? I love that idea. She seems like she would be a great co-host. However, here's the problem with that. What I learned about this is you can't have a person who is so into one team and only one team. Like, they have to be willing to talk about other teams.
Yeah, I will say if there was one knock I had against that show, it was very dominated by Ohio State and Michigan comments.
I mean, but Ohio State was the number one team almost the entire season, so it was fine.
No.
But, it's good to, and she's very flexible. No knock on Doreen ever, by the way. As far as I'm concerned, she's the best co-host, and I'll always stand by that. But,
your two co-hosts are watching / listening to this right now.
I know. But here's the deal. You have to be willing to talk. I could you want to talk about other teams? We'll talk about other teams. Of course, I love Nebraska. I absolutely love Nebraska. But that's what this show's for. So I get this outlet. So yeah. If there's another outlet, that's always a good source, for somebody to talk about their teams. Am I? No. Oh my gosh. Greg, did you just make me? Did I walk into something?
No, you did it all yourself.
I know.
You said that.
Thanks for helping me out, buddy.
Your favorite co-host of all time is no more.
Yeah, she isn't. I love her. Miss her.
All right. Well, I think that'll do it. We're 4 days away from the off season of college football. One more game left. Yeah. That's kick sand in our faces. That's right.
I love you guys.
So this is technically the last 5 Heart podcast of the 2025-2026 football season. It's a weird thing to say because it doesn't seem like it's been that long since the season got going, and here we are with one game left. Monday night's national championship, Indiana and Miami. We are simpletons, but we're positive simpletons. So that'll do it for this episode of the 5 Heart podcast, the premier show on the Coronation YouTube, whatever, podcast network, whatever.
Premier?
Yeah.
Whatever.
Running, the very best. Yeah, I said it.
Greg, you're lucky I joined you. And guess who else is joining us? We have a special announcement next Thursday. You might want to come back and see us then.
Yep. I wasn't going to put the teaser out there, but that's all right. Just come back. And I really do appreciate all of you with all of your opinions. I'm not really bothered by it. I'm going to go cry myself to sleep. But for Minnie Hunt, my favorite co-host, some may even say the co-host of the year. And I'm Greg Mahochko, and this is the 5 Heart podcast. We remind you each and every week that 5 Heart is all the heart you need. Minnie?
And go Big Red.